Hi guys, this is Sliver here, and in this video I'm going to talk about how to optimize your goblin farming while getting the maximum amount of cursed shrines and cursed healing wells in the March of the Goblins event. Now, as you may know, the March of the Goblins event has been re-enabled in Season 5 and it is going on right now, and you can farm a lot of loot by getting rare quality and legendary quality treasure bags from the goblins. There is a standard optimized way of how to farm the most goblins possible, and I've made a video about that recently. I will put this video in the description. But now we're going to take it a step further and talk about how to maximize your chances of getting cursed events. Now, cursed events are very good for goblin farming because it is a constant stream of monsters that you can kill, and if you have the Greed Shrine effect while a cursed event is going on, then you can expect a ridiculous amount of goblins, ridiculous amount of bags, and so on. The best case scenario is that the Greed Shrine that you open is cursed, and then the monsters will start immediately, and then you don't have to do anything to get ridiculous amounts of loot. However, this is very rare, and you can increase your chances of getting a cursed event even if your Greed Shrine is not cursed. Here is how. So, as you can see, I am running around in this nightmare dungeon looking for shrines. When I get to the first shrine, I immediately hover over it on the minimap with my mouse cursor, and I see no label. So normally you would see the label, the name of that shrine on the minimap, and if there's no label, it means it is cursed. For example, you can see now that when I hover over this shrine, it says its name. It's the Greed Shrine. So I take this Greed Shrine, I know it's not cursed because it had a label, and then I immediately run back to the previous shrine, which I know is cursed because it did not have a label. Okay, so the strategy is you go through the dungeon, you hover over each shrine and tell whether it's cursed or not. Then try to remember the position of these cursed shrines, and when you get to a nearby Greed Shrine, then you can take this Greed Shrine and run back very fast towards the cursed shrine. Then activate the cursed shrine and you will profit. A lot of mobs will spawn in waves and you will be able to get a lot of treasure bags and loot. By the way, in the example that I showed to you, the healing well was cursed as well. The same method can be used for healing wells, so you can hover over them on the minimap, and if there's no label, then they are cursed. So you can use the healing wells as well to farm the mob waves. So here's another great example for that. You can see me running around in this nightmare dungeon and coming across some shrines. First, we see a Blast Wave Shrine. You see it has a label, so it is not cursed. Then we also see a Greed Shrine. I hovered over it. It says Greed Shrine, so it has a label. It is also not cursed. Then, even though we have a lot of mobs on me, I could use these mobs to open the Greed Shrine and get a lot of goblins. I choose to go in the dungeon and try to find a better way. Try to find a cursed shrine, and then I come across another shrine with no label. Even though I hover over it multiple times, there's no label, meaning it is cursed. So what do? We go back to the Greed Shrine that we previously discovered, and then we activate it. After we activate the Greed Shrine, we are going to kill the mobs around us, and in the meantime we are going to run as fast as possible towards the previously discovered cursed shrine. So we are going to kill the mobs, and this by itself already spawns a lot of goblins, as you can see on the minimap. But when we get to the shrine that we know is cursed, there's an explosion of loot because there's constant monsters spawning, and killing these mobs also spawns a lot of goblins because we have the Greed Shrine effect on us. Okay, so this was the method to maximize the cursed events while you have the Goblin Shrine effect on you, and I hope this will be useful for you. I feel like this makes the farm much more efficient and much more exciting at the same time. If you enjoyed this video, then consider subscribing to the channel. Otherwise, see you guys next time. Thanks.